I'm really starting to enjoy doing this power clean business Olympic weightlifting thing that I'm doing, whether it's a muscle clean or a power clean or something in between. Really enjoying it. It's making me feel athletic. It's making me feel like it's almost like resembling the feeling of like playing basketball or soccer back in the day. There's a skill component to it, and I can I feel like I'm jumping with it. So it definitely feels very, very athletic. And I dare say, I know this is going to sound foolish, but I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. And what I mean by that is, I feel like I'm not as scared anymore. I feel like I'm bending my knees and I'm getting underneath it ever so slightly. Don't you worry, I'm well aware that I'm a complete beginner with this. I've been watching a lot of that ATG YouTube channel, watching the slow-mo of all of the greats of the sport, and I still can't conceptualize how they get the knees out of the way. Like, I feel like when I start pulling the bar from the mat, I feel like I want to send my hips forward, but I feel like I'm going to hit my knees on it. So I feel like I have to delay that knee. So I need to like get the knees out of the way. And the moment the bar starts to kind of cross the knee level, I have to kind of like stick my butt forward with aggression. And then once you make that contact, which I'm not even making for the most part, in fact I'm not, with the barbell, with an empty barbell I can, but that's because I'm like using my freaking arms, getting my lats involved. So I feel like I can't use the power that I have with the deadlift muscles. I can't use those and also get hip contact at the same time. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm too late. The bar's already accelerating up, and I feel like by the time my hips get to the bar's already here. That's probably because I'm using the arms too much. I have to relax my arms. So it's weird. I have to, obviously I'm working on it, but I feel like now that now I have a feeling of velocity of the bar and how much time I have to get underneath it. Obviously I'm still catching it very, very high. And I see the guys catching it, and they're like, the butts are on the floor by the time they catch it. It's almost unreal how quickly they can get under the bar. It seems unreal to me. It's almost like I don't have a feeling of how fast gravity is. Like you watch some of these slow motion videos with these guys, it's like the bar stops in mid-air and they get underneath it. And they basically stop pulling the bars like here. Seems like the bar's like at the hip level. And they have enough time to get underneath it and like catch it. It's unreal. Anyway, really, really enjoying it. Today I worked up to 100 kilos and I did 10 singles with 100 kilos. And you can see that I'm getting more and more confident getting underneath the bar. Obviously, if I could get underneath the bar like some of these guys, maybe I could get my, clean to 120 or 130 or something like that. I saw a ratio, somebody talk about a ratio, like your clean should be, or your power clean, I'm getting confused now. Your power clean is like 90% of your front squat. That's like the absolute maximum potential you can clean, 90% of the front squat. So my front squat is 185 kilos. So technically speaking, I should be able to like clean 165 kilos, which is not happening for years. I feel like I need to learn how to get underneath the bar. But to get underneath the bar, I need to make the bar levitate. And to make the bar levitate, I need to get my hips, get the contact, get the full extension of the hips, get that bar traveling up, and then I can use my arms to duck underneath it, pull myself under. And then I got to jump as well. So lots going on there, lots happening, but I'm more excited for my training now than my baseline. So I feel like I'm really looking forward to the cleans. I would have continued going to 20 sets of singles today, but I didn't want to neglect the bench press. And so today's bench press, I worked up 135. I'm not going to pursue any of the heavy weights anymore. So 135, and I decided to do some doubles. I ended up doing 3 doubles, kind of tired today. But in the next few weeks, I'm going to try to get 4 doubles, 5 doubles, 6 doubles, 7 doubles, and just progress the doubles at 135. Now you might be asking yourself, why 135? I just went, what's 90%? 90% of 147 and a half, and it's around, 135. So let's work with that. Thought about triples. I really like the idea of doubles now. I really like doubles. And I think right now the 90% is a little bit too heavy for doubles, but regardless, let's start there and try and get another set of doubles over the following days and weeks. And maybe when I get to, I don't know, 10 doubles, something like that, I'll see how I go. When I get to 10 doubles and I can get through that session well, maybe I can consider trying getting 150. But I thought about going down to 10s. I don't need it. I honestly feel that way. I don't need it. My body feels fantastic. I just feel like I need a bit of a reload. I don't want to be months away from 150 kilos. I feel like I just need to go back to a strength block. I don't need the hypertrophy block anymore. Go to the strength block, pump the doubles a little bit, try and really get comfortable 135, and then I reckon on a good day I'll be able to get 150. So that's kind of how I'm thinking about it. I know a lot of you guys are saying, go back to 10s, go back to 10s. I just feel like my body's not needing that right now. Obviously, to build the base, you need to go to 10s and build size and whatever. I just feel like the specificity of 10s is so far away of singles. Not to say that you don't need 10s. You definitely need 10s. But when I started doing 10s 2 months ago, 61 days ago, when I started doing 10s, I was in pain. My shoulders, my elbows were hurting me. Now I've addressed all of that, and I'm obviously monitoring that situation very closely. So as soon as my elbows start flaring up, it's time to back off. I've learned my lessons, man. I've learned, what it's like when you don't listen to your body, when you try and smash your head through a brick wall. I've had hip pain from daily max squatting. I've got elbow pain from doing super maximal freaking banded bench press. That got me in trouble. Freaking months on end. Pain and unable to treat it. I mean, I've never really had elbow pain like that in my life. So it was all a new journey for me to try and work out how to deal with elbow pain. Obviously, the hip pain has been an ongoing story, and I feel like I've got a lot of data in my mind. Personal data, what works and what doesn't. But elbow pain I was like, what the hell? Is this going to go away with rest? Try that, didn't work. Tried bicep curls alone, didn't work. Tried tricep extensions, didn't work. Tried pull-ups, didn't work. Tried wide, tried narrow. I even tried farmer's carry one day. That felt like it was even worse. It wasn't until I started working the rotation that I started getting some sort of progression. So that's kind of where I'm right now. Go to doubles, work with doubles for a little while, and then retool and go from there. Today I hit a pretty good front squat. I hit 170. I feel like the cleans are doing something to my squatting as well. I feel like I'm more explosive out of the hole, especially when you do 10 singles at a near maximum clean, for me at least. 100 kilos is very heavy for me. So the front squat felt pretty good. I hit 170, and that's on the back of what I did yesterday, 160 kilos for a set of 10 back squat. So I feel like things are feeling really good. My hips are still feeling freaking amazing. Elbows are feeling amazing. I'm in an excellent spot right now in terms of training. So really loving it right now. But yeah, I just need to stay on this course and not allow my extremism to take over. Like for instance, like I said, I felt like I just wanted to do cleans for 2 hours today and do like 20 or 25 singles at 100. I need to avoid that. But that's kind of the energy that I have in me. It's like when things are feeling good, I just want to run it into the damn ground, overdose on that stuff. And that's not the way to go. I don't want to let go of the benching, all the progress that I've done. I feel like I'm in a really good spot, but I had that conversation in my mind. Can you believe it? I don't want to bench today. I just want to clean. You're benching today. You're benching today. It's feeling good. There's no reason for you not to be benching. So anyway, I did it. Anyway, guys, like always, I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.